everyone, it's me, Teacher Jeanne, and in this lesson you will learn about Exterior Angle Inequality Theorem. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to first illustrate the theorems on triangle inequalities such as Exterior Angle Inequality Theorem. Second, apply the theorems on triangle inequalities to determine the possible measures of the remote interior and the exterior angles. Now, let's have the exterior angle of triangle. Given triangle SET, a triangle has three interior angles, and these are angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. Now, if we are going to extend line segment ET at point P, we have the angles formed outside the triangle, and that is what we called the exterior angle. That is an angle which forms a linear pair and adjacent with one of the interior angles of a triangle. So when the two angles form a linear pair, that means they are supplementary. And if they are adjacent, they have a common side which is line segment ST and a common vertex which is point T. Another, we have what we called the remote interior angles. So from the word remote, these are the angles far away from the exterior angle. Or, these are the two interior angles not adjacent to the exterior angles. So we have angle 1 and angle 2. Now let's have the given measures. If we are going to measure angle 2 using a protractor, again, we are going to align the side on 0 and we are going to place the center on the vertex, which is point E. Now take note, the starting point is 0 and that is on the inner part of the protractor. So we have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 degrees. Now let's have the measure of angle 1. Align to one side starting at 0 and the center must be at the vertex which is point S. So we have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 degrees. And for the third angle, align to one side of the angle and we are going to place the center of the protractor on the vertex which is point T. So the 0 is on the outer part of the protractor. So we have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 degrees. So again, the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. So the measure of angle 1 is 60 degrees plus the measure of angle 2 is 70 degrees plus the measure of angle 3 50 degrees, a total of 180 degrees. And if we are going to measure the exterior angle, which is angle 4, we are going to start from 0 on the inner part of the protractor. So we have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130 degrees. So we have the measure of angle 4. Now take note, the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. And those are the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2. Now let's see if they are equal. The measure of angle 4 is 130 degrees equal to the measure of angle 1 which is 60 degrees plus the measure of angle 2 which is 70 degrees. So 60 plus 70 is equal to 130 degrees. So they are equal. Now we have also here what we call the linear pair. And the linear pair are supplementary, and those are the measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4. They are adjacent because they have the common side which is line segment ST and the common vertex which is point T. So the measure of angle 3 is 50 degrees plus the measure of angle 4 which is 130 degrees, a total of 180 degrees. So they are linear pair and they are supplementary. And we have here what we call the the exterior angle inequality theorem. The measure of an exterior angle is greater than the measure of either remote interior angle. So we have the exterior angle, the measure of angle 4 is greater than one of the remote interior angle, which is the measure of angle 1. So we can say that the measure of angle 4 is 130 degrees greater than the measure of angle 1, which is 60 degrees. And also, the measure of angle 4 is greater than the measure of angle 2. So 130 degrees is greater than 70 degrees. So we have the exterior angle inequality theorem. Now, for further understanding, let's do more. For letter A, find the missing angles in the figure. So in number 1 figure, we can say that the measure of angle DYS is equal to the measure of angle D plus the measure of angle A. So angle DYS is the exterior angle. Point Y form two angles, therefore it should be a 3-letter name. And point Y must be in the middle, which is the vertex of the angle. And the two remote angles are angle D and angle A. Then, using substitution, the measure of angle DYS is x, or the unknown, equals the measure of angle D is 65 degrees and the measure of angle A is 60 degrees. Then simplify, the value of x is 125 degrees. And that is your exterior angle. Now, using the exterior angle inequality theorem, we can say that 125 degrees is greater than 65 degrees. So therefore, the measure of angle DYS is greater than the measure of angle D. And 125 degrees is greater than 60 degrees. Therefore, the measure of angle DYS is greater than the measure of angle A. Now, in number 2 figure, we can say that the sum of the remote interior angles is equal to the exterior angle. Therefore, the measure of angle J plus the measure of angle Y is equal to the measure of angle JOS, which is the exterior angle. Using substitution, the measure of angle J is 50 degrees, the measure of angle Y is x, for the unknown, equals the measure of angle JOS is 80 degrees. Then, use addition property of equality, we are going to add both sides the additive inverse of positive 50, which is negative 50. So the 50 here will be cancelled. We have the remaining x equals 80 degrees minus 50 degrees. And the value of x is 30 degrees. So 30 plus 50 is equal to 80, which is the exterior angle. Next, we are going to use also linear pair or supplementary. And the angles that form a linear pair are the measure of angle JOS plus the measure of angle JOY is equal to 180 degrees. Then substitute the given. The measure of angle JOS is 80 degrees plus the measure of angle JOY is unknown, or Z, is equal to 180 degrees. Then apply addition property of equality. We are going to add both sides. The additive inverse of positive 80 degrees is negative 80 degrees. So we are going to cancel 80 degrees on the left side. We have the remaining Z equals 180 degrees minus 80 degrees on the right side. So the value of Z is 100 degrees. So 100 plus 80, we have 180 degrees. So they are supplementary. Now, it's your turn. Do it yourself. Find the missing angles in the figure. Don't forget to comment down below your answers. Happy learning! Thanks for watching. Please like and share. And don't forget to subscribe on my channel and click the bell button so that you will be notified whenever I'm going to upload a new one. Maraming salamat!